beg you. And you make me a beg you, you know, surrender blood clot when me get mad. So the fact that me did greet them, and I still remember what I said to them, and them could have just said, them insult me. Instead of shoot them, hear this I wanna hear now upon the car now. Me I walk and look trouble. Me say, you know, if me walking and look trouble, why me shoot the people them? Me say, call them trouble with them eye. People can't trouble people with eye. And me say that one time because of a big blood clot argument the Sunday. Around 10 somebody me call for ask if people can trouble people with them eye. Me not have that. The man and the woman are Christian and look like is our son. So you know my old thief, all criminal and murder, but he might play a good for him mother. Cause remember them woman they were go to church have some blood clot cantankerous pitney, you know. I like me with cantankerous some. Me not have no cantankerous pitney. Then they have the attitude church pastor and deacons. They have some blood clot, self-pussy son. All kind of dirty life, innit? Yes, man. Trust me. But may I tell you, man, church people are one of the most discriminated people. They make you feel like you're not nobody, and it's not supposed to be like that. Them to have patience, because them never born Christian. Even if them born in a Christian, of course, people rule. And yes, I hear him now, not to me, you know. Me I walk and get trouble, I make trouble with people. So I say, do you know if me walking and making trouble? Me is a defensive, but me not walk and make trouble with people. Me say the people them trouble me with them eye. The man said nobody people can't trouble with my eye. Blood clot for the whole day me make problem. Stacey, me go ask you a question. Cause maybe my paranoid or through me I get old or through my miserable. Stacey, can someone use their eye and trouble you? Yes, can say no much time to use them eye and trouble me. All right, Stacey, bye. Glenn, what go on me down everything good? Glenn, nobody ever use them eye and trouble you. You feel offended and them not say nothing. Oh, we have some man, one of the communists trouble that man. Everybody give you up with that. I just said to him, say, me, I gonna live for see. Or if you not tell me, for hear, say somebody I gonna use them eye and this your blood clot, I gonna feel how I feel. I mean, I tell you, it don't even take a month. Yeah, man. And I may see a man did have to defend him. I've done the blood clot, man. If you man, me not easy to do. I saw me stay have a defense. I'm a pit to them. My friend, any blood mash. And I talk how mash love me. I love mash. My friend that. I go and party girl go to the pandit store. I'm mash drunk. Somebody men then come from the same own town, you know. The girl just seemed, you know, some people when them see a certain, me not stay saying no. You know, some people when them see a poor, hungry, or a stagger, or somebody do it sweet, me can't stay saying no. Me can't take disadvantage of somebody who is vulnerable. You understand? And me say she push mash stagger, you know. Me say the two giant blood clots step in the man. I say na attack her dirty blood clot, what can get two of me. So me stay, man. I'm in a fight, I'm in a trouble. But I don't like people take disadvantage of anybody around me because all who run me are stronger than me. Believe that. So I never get nobody to really cuss me because I can't do it for myself. I'm a protective man. But really, I for fuck, yeah. Excuse me. I don't like when the Christian them feel like them reach somewhere. When Sister Ken come at your house, you tell Sister Ken, tell her that, tell her that I'm not inside. Even as simple as that is sin. And because when the claims are not come out of the sin world, we don't have no patience with us. We don't expect we for coming out of the sin world with out of it right away. Would that cuss for you? Would that cuss for you? Oh, that. Tired, that's nice. So when Queenie say really off, fuck, yeah. I have so much little words you want. If it no wake you just sleep. Yeah, my like when the Christian them can have little Bible study words with their little encouragement, but not to condemn you because you not come baptize and because you not come to hello. We will get our time. You are a defender. Yeah. As some stay. I am very defensive because you see if I see something, I think quick enough. Like me and my husband, I see somebody and him have an altercation with them. I see do it put on him blood clot, bad boy belt. I have to run and hold him so. And just a kiss him on him neck and say, baby, calm down. Don't make them try it. Baby. Don't come and don't make a fight, help fight, you know. So if you make that not happen. Me and my daughter go away, son, you know. Hey, I love nothing and that's how I'm pitney, you know. The fuck? Me and us go away, son. We should do pregnant with Ace with the second baby. And we walk from down at Oxford Circus, but our baby father we did it with my big son. So me and us as the two girl I walk, but my big son and our baby father I walk, cause them parring it. So we reach right at Top Shop. I lie, my big son never did it. Don't tell a lie, Queenie. Anyway, like when I reach a Top Shop now, you know. And one boy just get up and just come out of nowhere. I don't know if another fella we are what. I say something to Nas baby father. So I know Nas on a jacket, you know. What am I telling us? Nas give the boy some blood clot, they can start beat him. I don't know if Nas remember, I must ask her. Me say me not get no chance. Me I know all the boy know. When me say look bad enough, so by that I beat up the boy. But after the phone in my hand, because I always have a fingernail. So when I practice, at that time I don't like fighting them. Because this will damage the fingernail. So through me always wear fingernail, the first thing I grip my phone and say I can give them a blood clot conk. So when the boy know I say him call me mom now after me. Hey man, that's it. I love you beat him up, but that I beat him up. And him allow it to the yeah fuck. By this now me not see Nas baby father. So when Nas done beat the man, so what like Nas so that's what the fuck is it? Bloop 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 bloop. Think I joke me make and start. The way Nas start fight the boy himself don't even get for retaliate because everything happens so quick. And he never bargained for a girl and him deal it there. So I see him, I say, Mom, what's just happened there? Mom, him start calling me, you know, I give him 2 9 back with the phone to you know. Madam, what kind of PH people say, Madam? And I say, him call my mom, you know. All them young guys, I don't know if I see them now, I wouldn't know them. Nothing, you know. Me and Nas again go and party when she pregnant. Again, you know, pregnant again with the last spit there. 6 hours now, I like a pig car. And when I look a pig car, one old power we pack up in a car for go a party in a house long in a house a lap. So when the car park, Nas again, you know, Russell a bad girl too, you know. So in the car park, and I tell you what next joke with Nas. I have some, you know, big pussy bitches. Yeah, big pussy girl, hey girl, you're so good. When everybody attack, when them want talk. You see Nas just get up out of the car with her little belly, don't say nothing and just come and hold the girl blood clot here, so. And hold the girl blood clot here with the belly and just have her dash her splash her dirty blood clot. So that's my child. Then again, she used to have a restaurant where she go eat her food, buy her food every time. Pay £8 for her food. But me used to go to the restaurant and sell clothes as well. So one day me in there sell clothes and the man buy more food. But me don't want the food. So I pay for the food. But remember me also and I say, me don't want the food, I want the £10. The woman don't want to give me my £10. Remember the food not share it. So you know, war and blood clot argument. Give me back the £10 and England this my mind change. That is that. So we do have a little confrontation with them at the restaurant. So you know that woman they good feel away as a Queenie take back the £10, but me not give a fuck, me never want no food. Anyway, cut long story short, my daughter still buy them food, you know, because she love them oxtails. But she's skeptical and she OCD. If she drink a can of Coke, this, she have to wash off the top before she drink it. I shouldn't have no blood clot water. Hell and powder out, she not pull it. It's very skeptic bad. She do you can know us. So you know, so Nas go by the axle. Remember them dumb, the woman have me up for my £10. So me not go back. Nas still I go. Remember he's my daughter. So when Nas reach home now and open the axle, she saw her earring night. You know she not name that. If I me draw the blood clot here and back to the axle. Mommy, me just go buy the food. If me did follow you, I want earring night. Me say, come back at the restaurant, me them give you £8. Remember me up on the phone, you know. She go to the restaurant, she explained to the woman say, she go call the manager and make the manager get back to her. Now stand up there wait 10 minutes, 20 minutes, no manager. What the manager said? The manager said she'd come in. Nas just said, how much one of them tropical rhythm they were in the fridge? The woman said £2. I said £2? 2, 4, 6, 8. May I take 4 of them and may I give back food. May I take 4 of them for me £8. I just take the 4 drinks and walk out our blood clot shop. Beer badness back at that. Wow! So I say show you. People can be humble and be the biggest fool. But remember life is a cycle. You understand me? And people can be bad and be the baddest bomber world, but remember life is a cycle. So you see your badness can water down. You see me being calm and a fool, I can't bother. It's a cycle. If you're not provoke way, you're not see that side that way. Because if you're see nasty way, not decent and tushy and skeptic and everything I forgot fair way and to work with the law. Mommy, did you wash this? Allow me, bitch. Leave me, girl. You know, see me I grow now. I stay like one time. One time I'm super skeptic and OCD, you know. You think do we could have, do we give me donut yesterday? Don't give me friend over my husband no. I don't remember nothing. I just take it near me to see and then after he then hear me after that. Do it. You know, so nobody else can use them dirty and I yeah, my hand wash crazy. I say, I'm not busy so you attack you. And after wash when it just wash. No wash and then all bag and something else. That's not wash on. You understand? Yeah, so it's just the energy. I mean, I grew up in a fight. I'm just smart. I'm always a smart little girl. No. Alright, I'm always telling about my brother. I'm bigger than me, you know, Jason. Jason, may I chat here. Him are the older one, but I'm the girl, the gangster. I'm a girl. Jesus Christ, if Jason ever go shop and him not get to him on, Jason walk with him head and pan him head. I may tell them used to text that for me at the button be a community. But my dad said my little girl, I don't know, you know. And the little boy, I got to tell him, Rastafari said my brother mash up him buckle. The water buckle, you put the water in the plastic buckle. Smart little girl, you know. And my father was a bad boy, you know. Oh God, my father rested peace. My father, that's, you know. Yeah, man, my father got beat up teacher, man. Buck up in blood clot. Buck him and said, don't put your hand on me, put it up. Don't put it. Buck out in blood clot. Anyway, back to the little boy in the community. We have the tank. Who never live at Jamaica and know about tank? We don't have no pipe. So you have to go to the tank go catch water. When you go to the tank, I'll 30 somebody there wait for water. So you have to wait. So you ramp, you pick banana, you pick coconuts. If you're there mango bush, you have a long time because I wait for water. So you know, so the little boy have the buckle, the plastic buckle to catch water. But by being out there so long, him sit down on the buckle for him arrest him foot. But my brother did a ramp with them, because you know we're out there long. When the little boy look and the little boy come in the Rasta man, I tell him father, I tell my father, say, Amos, steal it. Your son mash up my son buckle, you have to go buy it back. It's me, the queen of me, it's my queen from my band. But just say, Papa, it's not a long time me can't chat it out. Nobody can blackmail my family come back. My saucy. Nobody can whisper me and tell me don't tell nobody. Me know what I talk for. From where my hide me talk. I'm just say, Papa, it's not Jason. Papa said, what you mean? I said, Papa, When Jesse that ramp with the next little rasta boy, that little one take the back and sit down on it. And when him get up off of it, with a plastic back like that now, when they sit down on it and it dent, him supposed to blow in at the back of so. And the dent would have come out of it. But through my little boy like myself, I know me bigger me know that too. Me didn't know when my little, because my father teach you everything. So when the little boy get up and see it denting, so him squeeze it. Squeeze the back. So the squeeze the back to the back of drawer and it bust. Yeah man, a long time my father crowned me man.
Yeah, that's some years ago.
When my father tell my brother to thump him down, you know. Because my father say, yeah, mate, Jenny's a girl and she rougher than you. And my father go outside and said, thump me, here my brother do. No. Papa, I can't thump him. I said, just thump him. Now, if I tell the little boy, you putting me in the sun, Dewy. It's alright, me move the car. Go and do it, though. You late? Alright, thank you. Yeah, man, too much sun there. So you want to put it here? Thank you. If I want me telling her for go on, I don't like my company. Yeah, man. Really, Jamaica style. Them me not telling her. I'm from a little bit my dad's. Nobody can impress me. When my father teeth me, no, me I wear baggy. So I got a pipe, I just a baggy alone me have. I never have a little vest, just a little red baggy, little green baggy run got a pipe. So I reckon I was maybe 10, maybe 8, I don't know. My father teeth me. So saw them teeth me now. Every day is with a little red baggy I wear go shop. Go for the water or one green dress. So I'm all in that comment to one green dress. Green grass green. You know, should I use green for my favorite number? So I be having the green dress now. You know them love getting nickname at Jamaica. Them start calling me Green Lizard. Green Lizard! Green Lizard! Every little company in Jamaica now turn me in a Green Lizard. No, me a dads. But me knew in the community and them don't know some of dads. Me don't know some of dads too, you know me I know. So true, me just gonna live. My teeth, my father teeth me, you know. From my auntie them and my mother sister them and I say my and him not carry my back. So you know me there them and I go to school. I have the one green clothes or the red bag, so them give me a nickname. Everyone more at my going to shop. Green Lizard! Green Lizard! No wonder my cantankerous to blood clot. A long time I protect myself, you know. I don't know make my ball pan this year, man. And one man, I see around 6 little girl I go to school and them red and white uniform. No lie. Blue uniform with white shirt and them red ribbon. Who have in blue rhythm. This, that. I mean, I go to school, you know. Me and the same little green frock with them. I call my Green Lizard now. So every time I'm seeing a green frock, you know, country people make you live in a one dress. And I like foreign now where you wake, you put on where you want, put on a spin your ear comb. You're not come for a little blood clot long. Anyway, Green Lizard. So I said, look at school people them in them uniform. I don't know if I bad mind them, but I never ever set a blood clot lean more Green Lizard a man in there now. Green Lizard, you know, country pitney. I water me up from my blood clot head, you know, I'm a slave, you know. I not go to school, I not have no clothes. I just come in on the community and 600 have shoes and clothes, the ribbon. And I can call me Green Lizard when see me a blood clot slave. I say, with a nice thing pan of water. My father crowned me, that's before I'm dead, you know. My father have a crown blood clot me. This is me one girl. Season pan of water, yeah. Pentamas. Button beer. Anyone on there button no can back me up with this car. No remember I no used to trouble man, no get big like me now. Fuck out no. So see me with the zinc pan of water on my head. Cause you have to make the cutter, you know. You make one cutter. You have to have the cutter. And you make the cutter. And you put the cutter on your head. Me don't know if you never carry water. So this make the pan stick up on your head. So you have that zinc pan of water there, and you have two other little like say, you don't have two of them back here, but this are the big white back of them. So when you fold that, you have two of them ready. So when you put that by your head, you know, if I alone got pipe, you know, you have to put it by your head and balance it and bend down and take up back them 2 here. So when you walk, you have the pan of water, my skill, you know. Yeah, I have the country skill there. But I have the zinc pan of water upon my head with the cutter to keep it balanced with them 2 buckle of water, you know, my hand in it. But that morning I didn't have the 2 buckle, I just have the zinc pan and 1 buckle. So this is the 6 cool pin of them now. Green lizard, me don't know which one of them say green lizard now. Me say, come here. And one of them come. You see, remember me have the pan of water for me, you know, and of them trouble me, you know. You see, me not trouble people from a little bit, you know, people always trouble me. Me was around blood clot 10, because I now go to school. And when me start go to school, I go mind be all age. And when me say to her, I say, come here. Me just take the pan of water. It's when the idiots come, me just take the pan of water, empty out the whole blood clot, zinc pan of water pan her, and say, me don't name Green Lizard, eh? My name Johnny. I was around 10. So anyway, remember school Shago. So when me look long now round, however, after long, me see little girl come back now with her mother and her auntie them and the whole family them to my father. When my father had no, and my father me to contact like, you know, so I can't discern myself. You send, when you send Amos, my father look through the blood clot window and say, when the blood clot to that damn door. I'm a gate. Him son I take me a bomber blood clot set from my pitney. I should the whole 6 of them so wet up and run with them dirty blood clot. That time the girl, she changed I know one different clothes to go school, you know. That time I feel good. Like me a blood clot tell me was 8. God, you bear my witness. 10-8, them time them. I not forgot. 10-8. Anyway, I 8 was. You don't know, sir. To my father, run them when know me. I say, what? My dad, me feel good, you know. Pat my chest. So Papa didn't know him used to play Bob Marley. When him not play Bob Marley, you know, him get the drum, you know, they come in and drum, and then come, you know, beat, and he beat the drum and would dance out blood clot. So, you know, him feel good, him say him that a bad girl, but him not tell me that, you know. Me don't got to tell her no in my words now, but me I look back on it and you know, I celebrate and I play Bob Marley. I feel nice, you know. So, hear me, you know. My father used to dance with me, you know. There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. I'm dancing all them kids, them. Oh, God, my dad. So, to me, my daddy gets so happy, go lucky, and feel so good. Hear me, no, Papa? I have something to tell you. And that's the only thing I do in my life. Every day, I beg God to forgive me. I mean, I forgot. I say, Papa, I have something to tell you. So Papa said, well, I say, Papa, Miss Arlene says she got box in her face. I say, look a girl where I just went up. Fear Anthony and Miss Arlene, them have a shop. Like me tell for the woman, you know, like by the way they come in to take set for me have to try back something. He said, I tell my father that the man start play the music instantly. I always beg God to forgive me. Every time I remember I was a kid and when I go to Arlene shot, the man I play the domino, who I play card packs, you know, a whole heap of people around the plus more with the little girl the morning. So Papa said, Arlene, how the blood clot I mean for tell Jenny say I got boxer in her face. Arlene said, I never tell your daughter that stealing. Remember, I started going to fire. And the man I play the domino, you know. And when the woman says, Steely, I never tell her that. And I say, the ask her. Papa said, Jenny, I say, yes, Papa, she said so. I said, the man them will play domino. Them say, I truth, me attack. Because Pitney not tell blood clot lie. But me didn't have sense enough. If you can't come back, I'm telling her, lie me tell pan the blood clot, woman, come clever. I say, the whole on that take set pan blood clot. Me, I miss my father defend me. Me, I mix out to no dirty blood clot. So, see me now, me explain to you why I'm so defensive in her life. If me a little girl were 8, to 10. I'm tell a devious blood clot lie that power woman in front of one holy man at the domino. What all you think of this blood clot generation of vibers? Me not trust nobody, brethren. You understand me? So see me there, so you tell me something, I say, I believe you, know. But as me done so, I believe me, I say, maybe a lie share blood clot, because when me did a little bit, me tell lie upon Miss Arlene. You stand still, when Miss Arlene, me could go flat my father. A long time, my dads. Me could have met my father walk from around there, so come on the road, go up the road, take left a tree, turn that would take for going to Miss Arlene shop. Me never go ask her. And that's a years ago, because I'm 53 now. So that is some 40 years. I go back in the community, man. She's supposed to have grandparents, them remember. Because my sister, them member. And I say, when the man them I play the dominoes, remember me a little girl, you know, some of us have tried something, you know, me don't know it going on. Me could have done nothing after me see God not about more. I just say, it's true. But yeah. Man, the man them say, I told me a talk, I pitney no tell lie. Oh, what do you me tell you? Hear something, and him repeat it back. I say, yes. I never know say my grandbaby lie. I say, don't lie, grandma, don't lie. I say, make sure you're not lying, because kids are very lying, you know, Ace. Yeah, man, can remember when me doing me a pitney. So she says me big now. Me not judging you know, but me always draw back reference and say, Queenie, remember your life and the woman with a little bit, and the man them defend me now. And that's the wickedest part, you know, the man them say, I chew me at then it could have us me as a little girl now, with my father now. Gone on our shop with and say yes. Some I'm telling you a long time I'm full of blood clot confident. Long time, nothing can break me. You hear that? If I some little pussy old girl, when them reach and see Miss Arlene, I know say I lie Miss them tell for Miss Arlene, they see them start she I said, Papa, Mr. Papa, she says so. Always remember, even when me married up, them I go buy the goat, you know. Right past Arlene's shop, I buy the goat. And I pass me, I tell my husband, every time I tell the story, come I tell a blatant lie, you know. But that is to show you, when people do your things, you know, you can't sit down and make them ride their dirty blood clot, ride their dirty blood clot after you're not donkey. So you have to find back ways and angles. Yeah, man. Upper center mass them. I have enough experience up there, man. Up there, some grow, man. When I start go school now, you know. And my shoes done, and I barefoot, me have a blood clot go to school now, you know. But me a hot girl long time, and a top blood clot girl, never a flop girl, and me never know. So me a pitney. That's why I know. Nobody can blood clot tell me what me for do. So my stepmother give her the big brown slippers. Around half 5 feet my foot. Them time my father got over down the world. Boy, he used to say, the Cabra man, my mama named Cabra man. Some could lie something them used to do. I don't know. Or him did go over. And I was an outside child with my brother. So, you know, so we I get all of the cheat with the beer father cheat pressure. We I get the shit in on the stick. Hey, man, telling you something, man. I got through enough in a life for no even understand. So when the stepmother give me the shoes, because she don't have no shoes to me wear, so she give me fair slippers. My Bex, but if you ever tell them, say, you know, I hear it, wear it, them beat out your blood clot. Everything have to be decent. Hey, some terrible, lick not change blood clot, putting them time up in a ants nest, them try Bible and key, them beat me with tambin, whip them, beat me with car, tire them, beat out my dirty blood clot. That not help it name. You hear that? What me say no do? And not help it name. And when I reach might be as calm, always know in the class. I have a pretty girl in the name Georgia, she Indian. Georgia always neat. And I always say, when I get big, I have kids and I go make them look good. I always talk, I always sit down and vision only for things that a little bit. I go tell them about Georgia. So Mr. Jaja nice, so I'm Indian girl, clean. I'm look for my slippers with the big, my foot with the big brown slippers. I just take them off and hide them. Jaja, I hide them from it. I hide them in my cupboard. She was the one. My hide them because Jaja always neat and nice. I made this big brown slippers for my foot. Lunchtime, my outside barefoot. Breaks time, my outside barefoot. I go on my outside barefoot. You see me reach over myself and I ask him what slippers. Like say them last. She beat out my dirty blood clot and hide them. I prefer go fucking barefoot. I don't want them there for wear. Back to Georgia now. Georgia was one little rich penny. You know when you have them little penny there in your class where them stand out. She wasn't my friend, but she was in my class, innit? Cause me poor and barefoot, them now look on blood clot me. But me used to admire her. Anyway, so them that was something named Mender Art. Who remember that something there? It's I think it's every November the school give it for sale. It's about Papi Art Foundation, I think. Me remember. So everybody in our class get one of the Mender Art and it costs $2. So you have to pay 10 cents. So you give me 10%, I'm going to pick off one of the art guy. Who remember that something there? You know remember it? Anyway, who I remember. You know young. So you get a book with 20 arts. And anybody sponsor, you take off one of the art and then put it by yourself. When you sell off the book, then you carry it in. $2 for the book. You see Jaja? Remember Jaja, a posh girl, you know. She left her Mender Art book in the classroom, gone for lunch. Remember, I get lunch money and them something, you know. Sometimes when I'm bulgur, I have to eat the school burger and Jaja buy a nice lunch, you know, because she's a rich pitney, you know. You say, Mr. Jaja with a nice pretty lunch, I know it's the bulgur I got to eat. I just steal for 10 cents out of Mender Art. I told $2 at shaving on my teeth, 10 cents out of it. So me left $1.40, $1.80 with her. At 10 cents, me take out it, you know, 10 cents. So me not really a thief, me just a hustling it. As me that take the whole blood clot lot. You see when Jaja come back from lunch, I know me a picture Jaja. Shabba. Them search him. Them ask him. I know. Long time I'm only dads. You hear me say? Clever. Me not telling how much man could have fucked me off when me little bit. I don't think a blood clot joke. When me I go shop, for which part me live, me have to walk maybe 1 hour go shop, maybe 2 hours, cause it's a good. Me have to walk from Greenwall to White Horses. And it's a quite a distance. I show my husband. So when I say any vehicle pass, I say, hey! Hello, sir! I say, me meet Toots and me telling her. Anyway, I call Toots. Every time Toots drive past, my father say, I Toots and me tell that, you know, him sing this and him sing that. A long time I have blood clot that, you know. Him sing, because my father used to sell jelly on the outside and cane. Me have a little shed on the street side. So every car when pass him know them. One day I go shop and I say, Toots drive and burger and the Capri. I'm a push out. It long, you fuck, you mean that's long? You know, you hear me telling you? By the time I reach shop and them give me the money, I may have the money in my hand. I play with the stone. I stone the bird them out of the tree. I climb the people the mango tree. I go over there go broke cane. When I done ramp the blood clot money gone, I beer beating them give me camera ramp out the money. And back to Toots now. So I see the Capri coming out the Capri like nothing. Me a smart the blood clot girl, you know. Hey, I'm telling you, ears me for my one, you know. So I put up my hands and go for the man and stop and I say, Mr. Toots. Because I have beaten in it, but my father call him Toots. But what my father grew with principle, you know. We grow with principle. We have to sit down as girl pin him teach one for lack of fractal. No matter if you see me open up with some song and open up between my crutches and now open up because you're nasty between the G spot that's in but you see between my legs. Father teach with that. So you see the principle with me and when I start the man and the man And I said, Mr. Toots. The man stop and him reverse. Him say, little girl, where do you know me from? I said, sir, my father named Amos Hidalgo Espute, sir. And every time you pass him said, that's Toots and the Maytel, and you sing this song and you're going to Coptic. I tell the man, every blood clot. The man say, no, I have to carry right at your father's foot. You hear me? I never see back Toots, but I saw me meet Toots and him and my father becomes friend. All right, that's that. So the same shop and me, I forgot the shop, you know, because me had the gangster, you know, the rest of sister them, young. My brother, when me and him at the same age, him ball for everything and can't cope. Me rough, so I mean every blood clot thing fall upon, you know. So you know, say, I see him, remember yesterday me I telling you, so the pastor, when me lost the $5, I see the pastor got church, go upon him farm, with him back upon him head and him machete in him hand. And I call him, say, pastor, my last papa $5. Him say, if I come in the bush, make him give me. I say, no, I prefer make my father beat me. And me I tell you back about one man now. No blood clot man could have raped me and feel me. My body and turbo from me looking at a blood clot. I'm going to take beer boom drive. So my boom one drive now. I remember me a little pitney, you know. Maybe me all 10. Tell you how much blood clot creepy man out there. And when the man start the car, I drive the car now. I start drive the car. The man put him hand on my right here, so. I'm just box off in blood clot. I remember me a pitney, you know. And I think I joke me make her me mix too. Sometimes I remember back some summer. I say, God make me different, you know. Oh, when the pastor tell me must come in at the bush, make him give me the $5. I say, me will go home and make my father beat me. Me not take no blood clot fuck off. Me not eat that bush. Yeah, man. And at the most uncomfortablest journey, me I drive in at the man car. And the man put him on right just because him and the driver said and just take him on and put over yes, sir. I'm just box off him blood clot and I'm silent and the two way I drive. Alright, now I got telling about one man named Barry at Tivoli. I know I'm telling already. Come from country now and hot now. That you know I got then I'm to school some I know people at Tivoli and read my friend and company or whatever. So I sell panty and brazier, but I always have the long fingernail and them curve. You see on the ball, so them a chicken toe. And from a young me I wear them so or something like them. So I have on the curvy chicken toe fingernail. So this man see me and him said to me, say, him like my fingernail. But he's a man, you know. Remember me a little young when I must be 17 them time I come never have a shell. Maybe younger too. Anyway. So I said to me, say, him love my fingernail, and him love me for crab them in sit down and then I'm back. So I said, no, buy 2 panty from me, railway, blah, blah. So him said, coming out the car. Going I can buy 2 panty, me and him chat and thinking to buy one oxtail food. You see with Jamaica, when you go down an arcade and you buy that food, you get the nice oxtail, a piece of chicken pan, a piece of pear, the fried plantain. And the man buy the food and him sit down there eat it. And him say, like him I say, I can't go make my friend them spend the money with you. Innocently sit down there with the man which go and place in Cherry Garden up in the rich area now. When we go I see 6 car in one big rich house. I see a man named Tony Black with their England house. All the house me ever going to go see and run bed. Until today I not see back a run bed. That's why enough time things go through, things happen to kids, you know, and them parents don't have a clue, you know. Anyway. So the man them were there not dead already. I cook curry chicken and rice. Never forgot. And when him tour me in the house and him reaching at the round bed now, the big nice one, pretty bed. And him lie down on the bed and say me for come in. I sit down there and say, no, I don't come in. The man start drawing my dirty blood clot in the bed now and fuck me off in the bed. Me and you never make this deal, Mr. D. Father God, oh, this is going to work out. No. Me say me and the man I wrestle, remember the rest of man them out of the front of cooking. I mean, if somebody come fuck me off too, you know. Remember, me don't know the man from nowhere, you know. Barry him name, I never forgot him. I'm say, me and the man are wrestling on the blood clot round bed for my pussy. But guess what? Me such a appreciative person that my whole conversation good were relevant. So by the journey when me and him left from down at Tivoli, right out of market, not Tivoli, right out of Coronation Market to the front of Tivoli, this summer meet him. And him carry me up in the hills. So royal crazies. You see, when the man carry me up in the hills, me I question him, I ask him how much youth him have. Me I tell him, so when I have my baby, I want one boy first at me a whole blood clot station. Conversation. Right, crazy, and the man, I don't know how long the man did there, so for put him cock in my blood clot pussy, I'm nah give him a pussy. You see, my sister, the man want to fuck me for real and in strong and not done. Me say, Barry, you just tell me say you have 3 daughters. You don't like a man hold your daughter, one of your daughter against your will and fuck them off. Words of power. The man just let blood clot me say, I don't know how me reach back on my blood clot yard. What me say? You see, for them let me out of the room? All who I cook the curry chicken and the pretty car them what they did that sauces, I'ma just hold my blood clot head down the hill straight. My ball go down the blood clot hill. Yeah, man. I have to find my way back to blood clot all time. So I'ma tell you something. A lot of girls do not have the strength and the quick thinking. And some of them could I even say that word and the man still fuck them off. But you see my powers that me have in me and my belief. And we say, man, me generously I sell you some panty, me done. And you say you're going to make your brethren them buy panty, so me I roll with you. So we are all a conversation. I don't like you see me. Even though you say that I like them fingernail in my back, me take it as compliment. Yeah, the man want fuck off my dirty blood clot. Me not take fuck off. Me fight for them something there. Cause me no girl will give a pussy easy, you know, cause when me give you my blood clot pussy, I take me, I said, take set right, you know. That's why I tell some boy, I said, don't look blood clot me, you know, cause me no play up on or up off. Before some play stay finger. Cause if you fuck me believe say you fuck me, you're not supposed to duck blood clot me, you know, so me I take blood clot set right, you know, you fuck. Yeah, man, Barry. Mr. Barry, you just tell me say you have 3 daughters. You don't have a man for all one of your daughter against them, will and fuck them. Power, words. You have to think and be quick thinking. You have to have angles. Every day, I say, bumble clad, Queenie. All right, Chidi, remember was? Remember when Escada was 5, I was go Jamaica. Words are power. You have to, it's a one word. Can have 10 different meanings. That's why I'm telling you, say, I take words very serious. So you would say something to me, I'm a laugh, and when I go back down, I'm a reminisce. I say, but I really that you said to me? One word. When was come from Jamaica, remember was scared Escada was 5. So two more and get rid of Waska. Waska get so much trouble. I say, what's me? I buy one ticket and send go Jamaica. I say, anyway, I go Jamaica, I have to carry Escada. I'm not going to let me carry Escada. So I just buy Escada ticket without even researching the system because Escada is an English pitney. Not knowing, so I have to write a letter of consent to give was. So them allow him out of the country, but when them for come back now, was. The whole ampa was to driving something. So them realize what's going on without the baby. So you know me have to go to airport now. So all of this bag and pang now the whole ampa Escada car. What's this car was to have some driving offense. Anyway, let me get my baby. As Escada come out of the room, I love Escada. Escada was 5. As the immigration give me Escada, Escada said, Mommy, what's have one girlfriend and it's not you. You hear the boy tell me say, Mommy, what's have one girlfriend and it's not you? And he say after him say it's not me, him say I'm a don't like her. I say why you don't like her? It's got him say, me not like the way how she look at me and the way how she talk to me. He was 5. Anyway, so because me have to go to the airport to go sign out Escada. Me get involved with immigration. So me get involved with immigration now. That's how Escada come from Jamaica the Friday. The son of them call me. No, like the son of them call me. Oh, Miss High Speed. Escorted Gifflin was in Jamaica and you're his mom and you sent him to Jamaica with Damien without a letter? Why is that? Me said, well, I already have my child. Remember me ranking now. I already, I'll have my child. Why you question me like that? But that's it for update. Me say, because me and Damien is in a relationship. All right then. True, me live in a relationship and him love kids. That was the word. Because me and Damien in a relationship and him love kids, me allow him to care my son. Blood clot. Me never not true. Me throw Damien and I need the son. The boss. Royal crazies. Couple days after the image. Oh, this is immigration from Heathrow regarding Damien Blair. And Mr. Blair is married. And you told us that you're in a relationship with Mr. Blair. So how does that go? Mr. I, sir, I'm in a social relationship with Damien, not an intimate relationship. I did not tell you it's an blood clot. The man just said, oh, thank you very much, Janice. This is going to help Damien. Bumba blood clot. Words, wisdom, knowledge, understand me. Beat my dirty blood clot to that. So I just show you some full of chat. Because when the man asks me why I send Escada to Jamaica, I be cheeky, you know. I said because I'm the man in a relationship where I send him. Now I know so them are going to use it blood clot back power. That's why I'm telling us I know the system like here. You can't intimidate me and trick me. Like I know this a system here. So when them ask me that the question, I think all is well because them had the review update. Not knowing them I look and say, but you're married. That's why I know that's a blood clot when my son I run down my husband. I now look on blood clot because I spoil and I want to spoil my husband. I've been there already, so I know. You hear that? You see when them looking at back on them system and she say I'm married to the woman and she say I'm gone with my son and they are my address, that's how the question come in. But because me a blood clot genius, me not think him. Me say I did not said I was into an intimate relationship. It's a social relationship. And he loves kids. So I love. The man just said, oh my God, Janice, this will help Damien. So you have to dip and pint or your peas or your cues. Me strong sound attack, I may jump on a laugh, I may not pay nobody no blood clot, man. I'm not interested in that one, I'm interested in that. My med's different. You see what here? When Lisa come on the something, Lisa said to me, say, them won't trouble you no more. He said the vice and the them, because I'm a word person. So because she stated them, it's not singular. You understand me? So them don't indicate two per. It does not, don't confuse yourself, Queenie. Them does not indicate one person. It goes to two or three. So by she saying that, I find confident in her. I feel comfortable. I say, whoa, somebody really listen. So it make me, you know when you breathe on and Billy get confident in somebody. So when we look back, man, now the next day, I'm here, she say, I know, I'm a husband, she that talk. That is what get me out where people not understand. I feel so humiliated. I feel mock. I feel like a fool. I feel like I waste my tears. You understand? I feel like I never cry again. Exactly. She wasn't talking, Dewy. She just blacked out. You can't talk for the girl. Just listen what I say. It doesn't matter. May I explain something to you, not for you to contradict, because people make a big deal out of it. So I don't have nothing against her. I just show you the situation when me get in her. So when me hear she clear it up, and she said a second time, and I say, but she put out effort to get this person comfortable. But at the same time, you downgrade me because you lower my feelings, plus my husband. So I told her right there, so you defeat. So I want to understand. Because he's a word person, me so loving and nice. Me accept you now, but me just telling her. Me say Queen every come me just a jovial person towards people. I say, Queen, you can't done now. And me say crazy. And by the time I walk off, me say, what the fuck she mean by me can't done now? So me go work out the can done in a 10 different way. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be a must. So me hear them, I say, I say something about me. I say them people are wicked in a blood clot. And me are the victim here, so. You understand me? The whole of we know words and things I know. Because when we're young, people call we girl, we not like it. People call we bitch, them not like it. Mama, them not like it. The world change in it. So because the world change, my belief is, if you offend me, whether purpose or accident, the fact that you offend me, take charge for it. You understand what I mean? Because remember, I'm sure I love you now. But when me check, so what am I tell me, say, me not have right to recalculate? How the fuck you tell me, so? I say, you have to go back by your drawing board more time. You have to go by your drawing board, and you say, but wait. Now that same girl I did say at airport. So I go to the cinema, I see the same girl. You put one and one together and make two. It doesn't mean you have all it right, you know. But, even morning, may I tell you, so the journey of life is not to challenge my experience. That is the point where I get that. Because I can't sit down here, so I'm going to learn all day, all time. With me hear them about me, I say girl power, I don't want to take my girl power. I can't take my mole girl power. You know what is a mole? A mole is a blood clot mole. My mole it. That's how I me create out of my emotions. My hurt, the good, the bad, the ugly, the upside, the down, the back and front, the long and short. So that is a rehabilitation for me. When I share for a lot of ladies who can't speak out. You know, some simple little things we worry where we don't have the confidence to fight it. Because it can be a simple thing like this. You fry 2 eggs, get a man, and the man tell you, no, I want to fry egg. Just that can make you feel like you're going to like a show. Lucky. You have to have a kind of attitude there. So when you say lucky, you get a little cut eye, you don't mean nothing, but you protect back your feelings. Some people don't feel all the whole blood clot with them, I cuss over a spoiled egg. I don't have enough time for them. You understand me? So my point when I get up to the 450 something people here. When me hear people type and I tell them what to do or what them think me for do, I say, bitch. I waited there when me there St. Thomas and wait up the little girl with the zinc pan of water and tell her pan her blood clot until I wasn't even a teenager. Me there then I'm town. Me a prefect. Around 4 boy gang me one evening. 2 hold me ears, sir. 1 hold my necktie. Cause you know when you're there, then I'm told I'm going to prefect alone wear necktie. Right one of the woodwork shop. I don't remember when we do the boy there. A long time I a bad girl in. Yeah man. Me never get beat up yet. Me not put myself in a certain position because my dad's in it. Yeah man, me I tell about the boy there man. You know when you're prefect at Denham Town, if anybody got them on Denham Town, I'm a prefect wear tie. So I was a prefect. I don't know if it's too decent or too strict. So when a boy hold me, one who like come here did like you know, one whole side there, and one whole side there. My bite, my kick, my spit, my bad, my blood. You think I joke me, I make? Because them not really beat me up. I never remember when me do them. But them not beat me up now, come to think of it. How the fuck on a boy, I wanna go hold my tie? Now you hold this now and you draw me, and two on draw my ear. When I left every blood clot weapon here, but on the bars I get grab, me I crab on me I kick on me I bite them dirty blood clot, because I love biting them. And my father teach me say, any blood clot man step to you, just think I remember what me tell you, say, just humble. You see, as them come to you, just grab them blood clot balls. But remember, when you grab a man balls, it can fly in them head and kill them. So you have to be careful. You have to grab it, but you can't squeeze it too much. You have to make them know sort of, oh, we are rampant. You know, like, shh. Dewy! Unless you do it over here, I'm looking for him over here before. And that me need to start to look for myself. Oh, Dewy, I work him over here. So me there Jamaica now. You better know about this stuff. I'm at video shoot again. Oh, Dewy. Man, Dewy and the video shoot. Yes, when me come out in a sexy bath suit and do it to the 30 man. If I'm doing it to the 30 man, do it just start play stucky. Do it just sit down in the car, son. Mike, what's up music, Martin? Every time I go and do piece of the video, I come out, I say, do it. You know, I come out here, my good man. Go do one next piece of video, do it a move. Alright, we done that scene, then I go one next scene, go do one video shoot, go continue the shoot. One next, we are going to Airbnb now. Go on Airbnb, do it still not come out. Me do piece of video shoot, me run back and say, do it now come. Now let's be about him now come. No, I'm with my husband, you know. It's Sunday night, and me and them alone, they together. Like him I say, oh, that fat boy there tell you say, him like your titty, you know, say them. So we start laugh. Remember, me no business about the man, you know, so when them say me now store it, so me genuinely I laugh, because I don't remember no fat boy I said from 4-6 hours ago. Then them say all the same man with the plot up here. I give him chat. I say, what kind of chat may I give the man? Them no man can't look me. You know? They laugh. Come just I realize say, and that's him have me up for. This video shoot don't know, you know. It's a real crazy. Do it go grab me. Do it grab me. A big figure. Make mistake and land it on my mouth. But I don't care about my name enough. It's about the time him grab me, sir. Cause me a laughing, but it look like me I take the piss out time, but me generally say I laugh, cause me I say, yeah, accuse me fam. Take me a laugh, cause me not do nothing. You know when me a laugh, me giggles. So the grab when him come for grab me now and on the big finger, I say, no man. Look. It's Yvette! You know, you remember, look for when I accept you, you know, come. Say, crazy. Send the big finger landing on my husband, in my mouth, and do it, say, crazy. Crazy, leg off from my feet. See me? Why are you accusing? Hmm? Why are you accusing of fatter? Are you accusing her? Bombo clad, Queenie. Me never know the finger go land in my mouth, you know, I quick, and some me telling some my dads. I'm very talented.